Hey, this is Jackie with Jackie's Carnivore Corner. Crazy Carnivore Corner, because I tell you what, my life is crazy. So I'm sitting at work. My day is done. I clocked out shortly after 4. Sitting in my car waiting for it to cool off. I don't know how warm it is out, but my car is roasted. Hope y'all can see me well. I'm a little puffier than normal. I don't know what I got into at work, but my chin right here itches on both sides. My eyes are a tiny bit puffier than normal. Nobody sees it, but I can feel it. I wash my face several times. It happens, I don't know, once or twice a week here. I don't know if I get to playing in more dust sometimes. It isn't literally an old barn they've redone, so it's really dusty. You can't help it. Plus, there's tons of salt in the air in the room that I work in, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It's probably drying on the skin. I'm having some issues. As soon as I realized it was time to clock out, sitting there thinking about it, because I can clock out when I want. Yeah, I'm a little spoiled. As soon as I got to thinking about what I had to do tonight, I realized that I had made a shopping list for tonight. It's not a big shopping list. I picked out a few recipes to try some new recipes. Like keto chili. Of course, we're going to omit a few things, but some things I thought sounded good, I thought would get me on the roll of things again. And that's all fine and great. I only have a list of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. 5 things. But that means I have to go into the larger town, which is about 4 miles south of me here, not on the way home. And I have to walk past the cookies and the candies. And I swear to God, people are so loud in the evenings after work. Maybe it's just my imagination, but that's what I feel like. They are just so loud. So on my list, I have egg wraps. I don't know if I'll be able to find them, but we'll try because it's a bit smaller town. One recipe calls for celery, but I don't think I'm going to do that. My husband doesn't like celery either. Mozzarella cheese, some pizza sauce. I'm going to make a carnivore pizza, and yes, I am going to use pizza sauce on it. Not very much, but a little bit. And of course, pork rinds. I grind them. That wasn't clear. Grind them up in the food processor and use them. Oh, getting itchy. And use them as like a breading. It's kind of hard to work with, and it works better in my new wave cooker because the breading doesn't fall off. Versus if I were to fry it in skillet, they tend to fall off. So I'm aware oh my God, my mind suddenly went into, do I want jelly beans or gummy worms? I wish it didn't do that. I hate the addiction. I wish my brain did not do that, but it does. I have a feeling most of the world deals with this regularly, just like I do. So I put that out there. I made a little bit. I'll show you kind of. Hopefully the sun doesn't mess up things. My list for this week. I'm going to spin the phone around. Hopefully it'll let me do that, and I'll show you my list. Okay. Dude, that's hard to do. So if you can read it. Oh, hell, I can't even read it. I think it's the light. That's better, maybe. All right, so I can't read it through the phone. I'm not good at this. Okay, so that's a little better. This shows what I did yesterday with just work, farm work. And today, what I drank, yes, I did drink a diet A&W. My 4 eggs and bacon with butter, and supper, keto chili. I found that recipe online. Tomorrow I found the carnita, pork carnita, and we're going to put that into the egg wraps for myself. I've never actually made pork carnitas. And then I have the rest of the week figured out. Chicken fajitas, the chicken crust pizza. So you use, I painted my nails on accident today. So you use the chicken, the canned chicken, to make the crust. It's a few other ingredients, but it's pretty clean. And let's see here, that would be Sunday. I have fried catfish. We have a lot of catfish in the freezer because we do a big catfishing trip every summer into summer. And we haven't used it up, and the way my husband freezes it in water, it is literally good forever. So, told my husband to get a bag out. It's in his dad's freezer. His dad will be thrilled. So, that is the plan for this week. I'm not good at following plans. I will get tired at some point and just say, screw it. But that's what it is. Trimmed 3 sets of goat hooves yesterday and hung a heavy ass hay feeder. I have not decided if I want to stick with the goats or not. I like them, but they're very hands-on and they are a lot of work. That is a problem. And a few of them get their heads stuck in the fence pretty regularly because it's tasty on the other side, and somebody will just let them out. They're not stupid. We think they're stupid, but in all reality, they know they'll be fine. I'm going to switch my phone here. There we go. They know they're going to be fine, and they know somebody's going to come along at some point and let them out. They're not scared. That is a problem. The horse and the old cow do not get themselves in a pickle, ever. So here I am, sitting in my car. What happened to my shopping list? Okay, I have my shopping list. It's pretty minor, but this is what I'm gonna do. I've left this book out before on my desk at work, my sewing desk at work, and I've left it open. And I imagine people come and go out of there. You know, my bosses, I have 3 bosses. There's another girl that works, she doesn't really work in there, but she brings the bears up to me, and she will come up if she needs to like touch up paint or something like that. She'll do it up there. So I imagine she has seen my lists and my doodles, and you know, I write down my meals every day. I have a thing about lists. I love lists. I love writing shit down. It's weird. They claim this from my ADHD. I don't know. I just think I'm weird. But I have a thing about that. I can actually sit down and write for hours. Just about anything, nothing, don't matter. Should be a goddamn author, but I can't get shit to wrap around my head and come out smoothly. So, looks like the boss is heading home. I'm actually looking at their garage right now. It must be nice to be able to walk to work. They drive the kids to school in the morning, so they still have to drive twice a day. No, they don't drive in the evenings. The bus brings them in the evenings. But yeah, they still have to drive, I guess, not to work, but same time frame. I have a 30-minute drive, and then I have to go the wrong direction now. I am calmer now. I've sat down and got all of this off my chest. Maybe it was just those moments where it was all flashing through my head. Oh my God, jelly beans. And there was that moment where I knew, yeah, I can go get junk food. I'm just going to go do it. I'm better. So hopefully I stay better. Because I need to go get these groceries. I think I can get most of them at Aldi's. The egg wrap things I'll probably have to go to the bigger store for. It'll be okay. I don't need meat. We have freezers full. We're farmers, and this fat girl will not go hungry. We have freezers full of meat, and we actually just butchered a hog the other day. And we have chickens in the freezer, and we have part of a cow in the freezer, and deer, several deer in the freezer. I don't like deer, but we eat it. I try to mix it with the beef, but then it's really lean, but you got to use it. You know, my husband hunts for it, so he shoots it, he's gonna eat it. I do draw the line at coon and possum. Tried it, not going there. Don't know how Southerners do it. I tried cooking possum once and it was awful. I was told I had 2 things wrong. I'm not Southern and I'm not a black lady. The guy had both things right. Those Southern black ladies, they know how to cook. Those women know how to feed their families. Lots of sugar. But those old ladies, those Southern ladies, just any Southern lady, but the Southern black ladies, growing up, I always knew they were the ones that can cook. So, nothing racist there. Probably a whole bunch of freaking damn good cooks. Better than me. I remember the guy told me that though, and it was funny because he was correct. So, that means I am not to be cooking up coon and possum. I do not fit the requirements. I suck at it. I'll just stick to my beef and my deer loin. Deer loin sounds like a great idea though. My husband makes a really good stuffed and wrapped deer loin. He's done it with pork loin too. It's really good. And then he cooks it on the grill. It takes a long time, but then he's actually home to do it because I don't cook on the grill. I pretend I'm too much of a princess. I make him do it. Doesn't hurt him any. Alright, gonna get off here and go to town. We'll talk to y'all later.